The jobs report for April hitting the wires. Non-farm payrolls greater 177,000. We're expecting, as Joe pointed out, 133,000. 177,000 would be the second best of the year outside of what's in the rearview mirror.
436,000 increase in the number of people who are employed. So this is an amazing report. The number of people, the labor force participation rate rose. So this is a really strong number. I wanted to mention one other quick thing. You know, about 2 weeks ago, every headline, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Washington Post, was, oh, the stock market is crashing. And since then, the market has been up, what, like 2,800 points.
Yeah,
so,
well, you don't see that
by the way, I don't see headlines about that.
That was the point. That was the point that Scott Bessent made. Yeah, Scott Bessent made the same point yesterday. That, you know,
exactly, he made that point. But
I have a plan to end welfare as we know it, to break the cycle of welfare dependency. We'll provide education, job training, and childcare. But then those who are able must go to work.
Not just take people off of welfare and put them on the streets, but put them to work and make them want to go to work and make it reasonable for them to go to work.
Because of the prod of welfare reform, which I supported, which I think did give people often the incentive, even the push to look for new ways to consider themselves and their futures and to move into the job market.
It's time to make welfare what it should be, a second chance, not a way of life.
Is the Small Business Administration giving loans to dead people over the age of 120? The answer was yes, and it was around $330 million in total. So
people with a birthday that could not possibly be real.
Yeah.
Meaning they're over 100, they're 115 years old or older. The oldest living American is 114. So it's safe to say if anybody is in the system as 115 years or older, that is fake.
So just by sharing a database and looking at Social Security numbers that showed that at the time of the loan, they had listed as over 115 years old, or actually under 11. We didn't even check for under 18.
Babies and dead
under 11 years old. That's pretty clear.
Babies
right?
and dead people were getting loans.
That was $660 million.
And also people with birth dates in the future.
What does that mean?
In one, I mean, I think the birth date, I think in one case was like
fetuses were getting loans.
No, not even. No, really, sort of you're talking about like your great grandchildren, like with the birth date, like I think it was like 2165. So more than a century from now was the birth date.
George Jetson was getting paid.
Yes, because your birthday is in the future, like the far future, not like next year. This is either fraudulent or we have your birthday wrong.
It's either a typo or someone's stealing.
Which is it? Yes.
Right.
Yes. You should at least ask, which is it?